News 46 is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community. News is also brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, Valley Electric Association completes their district meetings. The Pahrump Gunfighters perform tomorrow at Dusty Flats, and NCC teens help clean up the park. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Friday, March 27th, 2015. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. Valley Electric Association held their final district meeting and election last night at the Pahrump Nugget. We caught up with Cassandra Selbach about the event and their upcoming annual meeting and anniversary.
Basically, our entire service area in Pahrump, south of Highway 372. This is actually the last of 6 district meetings that we've had over the last couple of weeks. We're personally very excited about the district meetings because it's a fantastic way of keeping our members well informed. And it's our 50th year anniversary, so it's a very exciting time for us. We've had this fantastic legacy of 50 years of member-owned leadership, and we're proud of that. And we're also proud of the future that we have. Another way that we keep our members well informed, we have an annual meeting every year in April. This year it's scheduled to be held on April 25th at the Pahrump Valley High School. Again, we have lots of exciting things planned for that night. We have a fantastic speaker that's coming out, and some fantastic presentations and some great information about some of our future projects that will be revealed. We're excited about that as well. We have this legacy of, again, 50 years of member-owned leadership, and we will be showing that in the form of a documentary on that day as well.
What time is the event at the Pahrump Valley High School? It's
going to start at 11 o'clock. We will be serving lunch. There will be a viewing of the documentary, and then we'll have the presentations and lots of goodies and different things that we'll be giving away also.
Community solar project, you've read about that in the paper. We have the land secured. We're moving forward with that. We're going to put in 80 acres of panels up on the north end of Pahrump. That's going to be a community solar project. Some of you may have solar at home now. You have it on your roofs, your backyards. Some of you are saying, well, I'd like to do it, but it's really expensive, and my house isn't oriented right. I got trees, etc. Well, this is an opportunity for all of our members to participate and no money down. You just agree to take some of the output. And we can sit down with you and design that output so that it matches your needs. Obviously, there's going to be limitations on this. But the beauty of this is we took the cooperative business model. We did something that we couldn't do individually, but aggregated we could. We're able to secure a contract, put this project together. We can offer you energy out of this at a lesser cost than what you're paying now. Our campus expansion project is ongoing and going great. Looking forward to the September timeline, which we'll do the open house. Our meeting next year, this meeting next year, will be in our community conference center. That will house approximately 400 people. We're looking forward to that. Give us a little bit more room and flexibility, and then also make that available to our members for your meeting needs, whatever that may be.
Some exciting stuff in the future. The results of the recent District 1 elections for the position on the Valley Electric Association Board of Directors went to incumbent Peter Gazzi with 448 votes. As we head into our first break, let's join Jeff Simmons at the Pahrump Nugget.
Hello everybody, I'm Jeff Simmons here at the Pahrump Nugget. On our stage bar this weekend, we got Little Elmo and the Cosmos, so come on down and enjoy some music. And in our drawings, casino drawings, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 6 to 9 every half hour. You have one person guaranteed to win $200. And if you're not satisfied with that, you could throw that back in and take a chance up to winning up to $5,000. Friday and Sunday from 6 to 9 every half hour. Mondays, we have our Monday Mania from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. every 15 minutes, $100 cash random drawings. And then we'll go with bingo. We got April 1st is coming up. We're going to have bingo on B1 at any session, at any game, receive an additional $200. Bingo on any number ending in 1 and receive an additional $50. That's on April Fool's Day. And then Easter Sunday's coming up also, so we'll have higher payouts and drawings at 1 and 7, and $3 at all sessions while supplies last. Kathy over GoTown, she has her paper only, no split pots, every day at 11 a.m. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11 and 1. Paper only, no split pots. So for paper players, go see Kathy over GoTown. You guys all have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
Welcome back to News 46. United States Senator Harry Reid shocked Nevada and the nation this morning when he announced he would not seek re-election in 2016. The 75-year-old Reid was first elected to Washington as a member of the U.S. House in 1982 before winning his current Senate seat in 1986. Reid also served as lieutenant governor under Mike O'Callaghan from 1971 to 75. He had moved to Senate Minority Leader post this year after Democrats lost control of the U.S. Senate in 2014. Previously, he served as Senate Majority Leader for 8 years. Reid suffered several injuries during a workout at his Henderson home on New Year's Day and has undergone 2 surgeries on his right eye. Reid said he has decided to focus his time on himself and his family. In a rare moment of bipartisanship bringing House Speaker John Boehner and House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi together, the House passed the so-called doc fix. The House passed it overwhelmingly, 392 to 37. The bill permanently fixes Medicare reimbursement for doctors. It also includes 2-year extensions for the popular children's health insurance programs and money for community health centers. Tomorrow, there's a special free performance at Dusty Flats.
Well, let's see. Once Woodard's come up on 28, we got that show there on Dusty Flats at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, we got to do something. Yeah, Stagecoach, the stage stop. We got a little cowboy town over there. We're going to put on a cowboy show. Everybody's invited. How much it cost?
It's free.
It's free.
And the easiest way to get there is take Blade going north. And it's a little town, Dusty Flats, and there's a big stagecoach with horses on top.
Right there past Irene.
Yes.
All right, and so it's free, and what time does it start?
Starts at 2 o'clock, and I guess we're going to have trick shooting. We're going to have, what else, Gramps?
Oh, we got balloon shooting.
Shooting with the trick
And
shooting.
we got magic shows.
Magic show, and a guitar player.
And
sing along.
We do have a guitar player?
Yes, me.
We have a guitar player, too. Yeah.
All right, wonderful. And so the Pahrump Gunfighters, you guys are also available to do events for people if they would like. How can people get involved in contacting you for that?
Okay, well, we've got a Facebook page, the Pahrump Gunfighters. The Pahrump Gunfighters is the Facebook page. We've also got a website, PahrumpGunfighters.com. If you go in there and look at upcoming events, there's a little form you can fill in there. Everything that we do is listed there when we know about it. So just check PahrumpGunfighters.com, or they can actually call me.
All right, and what's the number?
760-263-4682, and that's for Grandpa.
Thanks so much, guys.
And we're keeping the Old West alive.
That's going to be lots of fun. National Kick Butt Day was once again recognized by our local youth who spent their afternoon volunteering to rid the kids' playground at the park of cigarette butts.
Kick Butts Day is a national day that is celebrated across the nation in order for kids that are fighting against tobacco use among teenagers ages 16 all the way up to 24. Big tobacco companies usually target those teenagers in order to get them to start smoking. That way they can keep their company going. So Kick Butts Day is what we do here at the coalition in order to get our youth engaged so that we can fight against smokers. What we do is we go to Ian Deutsch Memorial Park or Petrick Park. This year we are going to Ian Deutsch to pick up the playgrounds and the cigarette butts that have accumulated around the playground set. As well as we're doing our social media campaign. It's a new campaign. It's called Not a Replacement. What it is that big tobacco companies have said, quote unquote, that they replace their dying smoking people with teens so that they can keep their company going. And so what we're trying to do is show teens that you're not a replacement. You're an athlete, you're a student, you know, you're a sister, brother, cousin, whatever, but we're just giving them the voice that they're not a replacement smoker. They're not meant to just become a smoker and die. And so Kick Butts Day is ordered to celebrate, you know, those teens who are not choosing to smoke.
In the past, the Night Communities Coalition kids have went out there. We've been amazed on how many cigarette butts that they're cleaning up just in the playground areas. Yeah. And luckily, you guys were able to get those signs put up to discourage people from smoking in the playground area, which to me just seems just something that you would automatically know.
Right, and really it's, you know, we just try to encourage parents, keep the secondhand smoke away from them and try to keep our parks clean. You know, that's our whole goal in going and picking all these up. And we collect tons and tons, bags and bags full, and we're usually only there for about an hour to an hour and a half, so.
It would seem just common sense to not be throwing those cigarette butts down when those kids are out.
It would seem that way, but it's not. And, you know, we go back every single year and we still are picking up thousands and thousands of cigarette butts.
Nevada Highway Patrol has been investigating a fatal accident that occurred here in Nye County. According to Trooper Loy Hickson, on Tuesday, at approximately 7:23 in the evening, a gray 2008 Dodge Ram 3500 truck was traveling northbound on State Route 3 Mulberry from Kimberly, his vehicle at speeds exceeding the posted speed limit. Mulberry's truck left the roadway and he overcorrected, which caused the truck to overturn. Mulberry was not wearing a seatbelt and he was ejected. He was pronounced dead on scene. There were no other occupants. When we return from this break, we'll have your news across Nevada and your Save a Pet. Nevada's unemployment rate remained at a seasonally adjusted 7.1% in February, but is down 1.3 percentage points year over year. Employment has increased on a year-over-year basis for the 50th month in a row. Additionally, this is the 31st month in a row that Nevada has outpaced the nation in job growth. Job levels are up 36,900 relative to a year ago for a 3.1% gain. In total, February job levels were down a very slight 500 seasonally adjusted relative to January. The Nevada Assembly Education Committee is hearing AB 448, Governor Brian Sandoval's plan to help transform underperforming public schools by creating the new Achievement School District. This bill is part of a series of education reforms mentioned by the governor in his State of the State speech, which will be considered by the state legislature this session. The proposed bill requires the State Board of Education to identify and list public schools that demonstrate unsatisfactory student achievement for the consideration of conversion to an achievement charter school. Nevada lawmakers are reviewing a bill that would dramatically change collective bargaining rules for public employee unions. AB 182 would prevent local government employers from giving their employees paid time off for union tasks. It would bar supervisors and administrators from unionizing at all and would expand local government's ability to implement layoffs. The bill would also prevent raises for employees if a union contract expires and a new one isn't in place. The Nevada Senate has passed a Republican bill that would restrict people convicted of domestic violence from having a gun, but would also broaden the definition of justifiable homicide. SB 175 passed in a 14-5 vote on Monday and will head to the Assembly. The bill would prohibit a person from owning a gun if they've been convicted of domestic violence or purchasing one if there's a restraining order filed against them. It would also expand the definition of justifiable homicide to include killings that take place in defense of an occupied home or vehicle. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your news across Nevada.
Today's auction news is brought to you by Nevada Public Auction.
We have a great auction this weekend. It starts at noon on Saturday. There's just so much stuff in here. I have 26 guns, rifles, black powder, pistols, revolvers, lots of ammo lots, and some really nice Victorian furniture, curved curios, wardrobes, armoires, vanities, and there's even a 1930s Schwinn Excelsior bike in here. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece.
You have some military items in here.
That is true. We have a lot of some military insignia, some old medals, and a bunch of different World War II and modern era military clothing.
Guns?
Lots of guns. Black powder, revolvers, shotguns, I mean, you name it. Some really nice guns, including a very rare Argentine Army gun.
Let's talk about these saddles right here, and you have some clocks and these bar stools.
Okay, so we have 7 matching Victorian-era bar stools. 2 of those saddles are very, very nice show saddles. All that silver trim is actually sterling silver. So again, they're gorgeous, gorgeous show saddles. And then one is a Victorian-era riding saddle. Very, very nice. And lots of southwestern stuff, pottery, glass like Murano and Fenton, just a lot of amazing items this weekend.
You're located right here off of Margaret Street off 372.
That is correct. So the address is 800 Margaret Street. That's 1 block past the hospital. The phone number here is 751-4867.
For more information, a website.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can. The website is www.auctionnv.com, and this is a catalog sale. So the entire auction is listed on the catalog there. You can see every single picture.
And then preview on Saturday morning begins at what time?
Preview is 9 o'clock Saturday morning. The auction starts at noon, but of course we open a few hours early, so you come on down and take a good look at this stuff.
And for more information, a number to call.
Call me here at 751-4867.
Today's auction news is brought to you by Nevada Public Auction.
It looks like the Kingdom Club is on its way back. The owner has said he intends to reopen the business in the next month. The business was sold to a company in Utah, and it appears that they were friends of the former owner, Joe Richards, who has said that he will lease the property from them now and get back in business. He intends to keep the name the same and possibly open up for people 18 years of age and older, though he may not be able to get a new liquor license because he has not had one for over 60 days, and the business license issue may be of concern as well. Richards was originally hoping to open a brothel on the south end of town, but now that the proposal has fallen through, he wants to go back to old business. Richards originally promised the town that he would not open the Kingdom Club in exchange for annexing the property he owns on Homestead Road so he can compete with the Chicken Ranch and Sherry's. Here is your Save a Pet.
Hi, I'm Darby here with Yesenia down at Tails End Animal Shelter, and today we're doing with Hera.
Hera is a young adult female. She is not spayed yet, but she will be. She is very friendly and sweet, very loving. She has a lot of energy. Come on down to Tails End and take a look at her.
Tails End Animal Shelter is on Seary Lane behind the Nye County Courthouse, and you can give them a call at 751-7020.
Italy's Supreme Court has overturned the murder conviction of American Amanda Knox and her former boyfriend in the 2007 slaying of her British roommate. The 27-year-old Knox of Seattle was convicted in 2009 for the killing of Meredith Kircher, who shared an apartment with her in the Italian university town of Perugia. Her boyfriend at the time was found guilty too. Since then, their cases have been a series of back and forths. Both were acquitted in 2011 on appeal, and Knox returned to the United States. 2 years later, they were returned, and their acquittals overturned. Today, she is officially a free woman. Germanwings co-pilot Andrei Lupitz was hiding an illness from his employers and had been declared unfit to work by a doctor. Authorities are conducting an investigation into what could have prompted the seemingly competent and stable pilot to steer his jetliner into a French mountain, killing 150 people on board and himself. Investigators found a letter in the waste bin of his Dusseldorf, Germany apartment saying that the 27-year-old Lupitz wasn't fit to do his job. The note had been slashed. Just what was ailing Lubitz hasn't been revealed. Lubitz also reportedly suffered from mental illness and kept his diagnosis concealed from his employer. When we return, your weather after the break.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today is Friday, March 27th. Today we had sunny skies with a high of 84 degrees. Your average temperature at this time of year is 73 degrees. Winds were coming from the south-southwest today at 5 miles per hour with gusts up to 9 miles per hour. The UV index today was 6, which is high. Humidity was at 9% today. Sunrise was at 6:38 this morning, and the record high back in 1986 was 88 degrees. Well, tonight we'll have clear skies with a low of 53 degrees. Your average temperature around this time of year is 51 degrees. Winds will be coming from the south-southwest at 5 miles per hour with gusts up to 6 miles per hour this evening. Humidity will be at 21%. Sunset will be around 7:02 this evening, and the record low back in 1975 was 33 degrees. Tomorrow we'll have sunny skies with a high of 87 degrees and a low of 53 degrees. Winds will be coming from the south-southwest at 7 miles per hour with gusts up to 12 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 13%. Sunrise will be around 6:37 tomorrow morning, and the UV index will be 7, which is high. For our 7-day forecast, we'll have a mostly sunny week, though we might be seeing a few clouds outside this Sunday and then again next Friday. Your high temperatures will be starting off in the high 80s, peaking this Monday at 88 degrees. That'll be working its way back down into the mid-70s late next week. Your low temperatures will be looking at a similar pattern. It'll be starting off in the low 50s, peaking this Monday at 55 degrees, and then that will be working its way down into the mid to high 40s late next week.
Thanks so much, Noah. Don't forget that the Baker to Vegas Challenge is held this weekend. Law enforcement officers from all over the world are in town to compete during the 31st annual relay. Runners should start passing through town at approximately 5 p.m. on Saturday night, that's tomorrow, until 3 a.m. on Sunday morning. Please drive safely and watch out for the runners who are being followed by pilot cars. Please feel free to cheer them on during the event and show our town support. A fundraiser dinner for Super Mikey will be held tonight at Mountain Falls at 6 p.m. The dinner and auction tickets are $25 each, and you can buy them at the door. A benefit from musician Joe Willett will be held this Sunday beginning at 1 p.m. at the Hub Bar on West Bell Vista. If you have any questions, you can call them at 702-764-0920. And the Prump Gunfighters will be having a free performance this Saturday at 2 p.m. at Dusty Flats, located at 100 Stagecoach Road, next to the stage stop. Bring the family for a great time, and if you have any questions, call them, 751-3458. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. We hope you have a great weekend, and for all of our listeners out there on 95.9 KAs, we want to say a special howdy do to you. And if you would like to hook up to free local TV, you can give us a call here at 727-9400. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.